do you think I'm sexy? And a lot of people here think they are sexy. Do you think you're sexy? What about you, Terry? Nick, fisherman. And fisherman is his name on the chat. But he is telling us, this is the news. He is telling us, I do not fish anymore, Bart, but I do play petanque as a hobby. How can you play petanque at sea? Yeah, the balls go right into the foreground. That's very weird, fisherman. Anyway, people in Ireland are weird, I guess. Anyway, they love radio. Ronan O'Reilly, he was Irish, wasn't he? Yeah. His father had a big ship company, and that's how he arranged the Ross Revenge. Yeah, I worked on the Ross Revenge. Yes, I did. Go Google it. Go to my website, what'sgoingon.blogspot.com. Anyway, more music for the people listening on Tamara's chat. Oké, zeg, dankjewel Tamara. Is het trouwe luisteraar. En Roland natuurlijk ook. En Erdenman, hallo Erdenman. Prototype. Now, factor 9 plus 20. That's a lot, Erdenman. Okay. Anyway. Voor een carnavalsplaat. Ja, een carnaval music. Voor Kees Overmars in the Netherlands.
Good afternoon. I thought I'd do a quick video. So people say I really like my quick scan around shortwave, and I've not done one for a while, so I've got to do one today. For last just over an hour, I've been listening to Radio Morning, Bart Seaman on Radio Manic. He's been on 6285 since. I got 2 mentions as well, which is really nice. So he's been on since just after 3 o'clock. He usually turns off after about an hour, so that will disappear in a minute. But quite a good signal into Lancashire, UK, from wherever he is in the Netherlands. So we'll have a quick scan around, and I'll tell you what's going on. So Saturday, what do you call it? I had a bath. And my shortwave radio works alright. Behind the taps in the bath, probably because it's using the metal pipes at the back to pick up the radio signal. So I ended up listening to Weekend Music Radio, which is here on 6235. And that's usually Weekend Music Radio from Scotland. Is usually good in the UK. It's good in the northwest. It's on 6325 every weekend at the moment, Saturday and Sunday, and it's a 2-hour program, and it goes round and round and round, so you never miss any of the program. It's the radio station for radio buffs, so he goes through history and plays little clips of radio stations long gone. And he's all been playing tributes as well to Rick Butler from the Jam, who passed away this week, unfortunately. So I think he did two songs from the Jam, one from the Style Council, and obviously this is the Pearl Waller song. That's You Do Something to Me. That was Pearl Weller's solo career, wasn't it? Ooh, got a bit of a tickly throat, sorry. That's a good thing about doing videos in the kitchen, you can get a quick drink when you want. So we'll have a quick flip round. Obviously it's not hit dusk yet, but when dusk we'll get all the Dutch stuff better. Even though we do get Radio Money quite well because of the audio quite a lot. Some of them, their audios aren't as good, or they're in slightly different locations, so I have to wait for dusk for them. But let's see if anyone else is about. So.
Amazing track from the great Paul Weller, and You Do Something to Me here on Weekend Music Radio WMR with Jack. We're now 46 minutes into a 2-hour program, and I think it's time now for the second feature in the show today. We're going to play you a recording of a station called Highland Radio.
Right, that's Jack. The next one will be...
Yeah. Thank you, guys, for that song request. This is Radio Link, the police station. All over the planet at the moment. Wherever you are, we are on air for...
So that's Radio Monique. I've done a video of it, I'll put that on later. Earlier on at 3 o'clock it wasn't mega strong, it was still good, but now it's coming through really well, as you can see. Because Shortwave uses a skywave, so it uses the signals bounce through the ionosphere and back down into different places, and it likes the night. So the stuff is from Holland, obviously we get when it lands in dusk, because the skywave gets longer. That's an easy explanation. If you want to find out how radio works, this is not the channel. Put how radio works in Google and you can find out from an expert, not me. They always say a little knowledge is sometimes dangerous. Let's see. Seems to be anything just below here. No. No. That's Radio Europe as usual. That's on 6130 and that's basically 24 hours basically. Comes through really good in the afternoon at the moment, but at night it seems to be getting mixed up with something from the other side of the world. I don't think it's Radio China, but it's definitely from the east somewhere, not Europe. That's really frustrating. 6085 is Radio Mi Amigo, which is named after the old Radio Caroline ship in the 60s and 70s. It was called the Mi Amigo. I never get that fairly well here, but I'm sure it's blasting around somewhere else. So that's 5880. And there's nothing on there. And Radio Rock Revolution used to be on there, and they used to broadcast on 5880, and somewhere on medium wave, which I never got, that used to go around the Netherlands quite well. And they've made their last broadcast, unfortunately, because their owner, which I don't know the name of, has apparently passed away, I read somewhere. So commiserations to you. Also, someone else has passed away this week. Radio Merlin, which is not on Shortwave anymore. It was on 6239 for a long time in the 90s. Then it moved about a bit. I actually did some radio programs for them when I was like 16, 17, which weren't absolutely great, but they got better, but they were great. And one of the guys that used to broadcast on radio in Merlin used to do punk music and new wave music. Dave Loveridge, or Man in the Coat as his DJ nickname was, and unfortunately he passed away this week. So, and I spent quite a bit of time with him in the Radio Merlin studios. It was a really nice, kind guy. So, commiserations to him and his family. But yeah, or Punk Dave as I always called him. So let's go a bit further down, see if there's anything. There's been something, and there's been something, it seems to have disappeared on 5810. WDR, I think Nige Homer said it. It's one of a guy I know from a the Midlands, who always keeps me informed on what's what and what's not. So something on that earlier on seems to have gone. Yeah. Five 800. Something starting to come through there. Will that be a technical man? Technical man? Yeah, so the Dutch is starting to come through there. If I look there in an hour's time, that'll be really, really blasted. Now, another station I found, let's just pick this up, is we're actually going to go to the 41 meter band for a change. 7405, it's not on at the moment. There's a station there that I listened to all last weekend with a really, really, really good signal. He's on quite a lot of the time, not all the time. And what do you call it? So keep an eye on 7405, but it's called the Pipe Zender, and he plays rock, ABBA, Dutch music, all sorts of stuff. So 7405 on the 41 meter band. That's definitely one to look at for. And one I got last week. Oh, it's there by the looks of it. And this is on the 31 meter band, so we're getting off the 48 for once. It wasn't on this morning, but it's on this afternoon, so Sunday afternoon. It's a good time. And as you can see, it's a really good signal. I did give him a heads up on my YouTube. And that's Radio Delta. So that's from the Netherlands again, but kind of broadcast in English. So I know what's being said, which is good. Thank you.
Now it's time for Delta Radio. Why not? If you want to have a request, we have about 15 minutes.
And he'll play a very mix of kind of, as obviously he's playing some 1960s stuff at the moment, but he'll play Dutch music as well and all sorts. He takes requests. Most shortwave stations will take requests, so you do get a massive mix of stuff. So yeah, I just thought I'd give you a quick whiz round. It's a shame Pipe Zender wasn't on, because he's quite good. There's something quite strong next to his signal, but yeah, I enjoyed that last week. Let's go down to, see, that one we talked about on 5800 is now coming through really well. Now I did find last night there was something on 5895 playing 1960s music. I think it was Radio North something. Seems to be there again, just. If anyone knows what that is, let me know. I could only just about get that one. I'm going to keep an eye on that one later on. And last week we had different stations as well, quite high up on 6395 there. so I'll keep an eye on that later on. As I say, as it gets darker, things will come in better. So I'm gonna keep hanging around and see what I get. You see, someone's just come on 6295 now. So that's Radio Money, absolutely blasting through now.
Ice cream? How did you get that award? There's one left in the fridge.
So Bart Stephen talks about peace and having peace around the world, and someone next door to him is playing War of the Worlds, which is quite ironic, probably done on purpose. At 6295, I think. Yeah, that's just come on.
This is your radio station. Yes, baby. Wherever you are, just chill out and relax. Yeah. Lay down your guns. Lay down your niggers. Stand out for you. This is Radio Monique International. With a musical. With a nice song für Bonfisch. Auf der Pulswelle. Booming signal in North Germany. Dankeschön, Bonfisch. Und hier ist der Rammstein. Laat het over radio. A great song about radio. The German pop group Rammstein für Bonfisch.
Getting a bit of Rammstein on now. Right, I've got to go and listen to the end. Because it'll only be on for another hour. Listen to Radio Money before it finishes, and then have a twiddle around. Just a quick a quick one from me. I've done lots of shorts of different things I've caught on Shortwave over the weekend. So if you look on my short stuff on YouTube, you'll find different radio stations. If you want to flick through them, that's great. And like and subscribe as usual. And I forgot it again. We have had another Buy Me a Coffee, which is on the top of the channel, which is great. And I can't remember the person's name. But next time I'm going to have to write it down. I'll go through the whole list again and then go through, because we've had a few problems. I've had to rearrange the mics on my phone and the battery's starting to go dull. So at some point I'm going to have to get a new iPhone. So I'm saving that up to put towards that, because they're not cheap, are they? Yeah, like and subscribe, and thanks for watching again. See you soon, guys.